This was the desk of the legendary coach Jack Curran, and while the seat itself remains unoccupied, the positions that he once held have officially been filled. Archbishop Molloy High School in Briarwood announced in late June that it had hired the replacements for Coach Curran, who led the Stanners basketball and baseball teams for 55 years before passing away in mid-March. Mike McCleary will take over as the basketball coach, while the new baseball coach will be Brad Lyons.
Coach Curran was an amazing man. I was fortunate to be with him for the last 15 years, so hopefully I got some lessons learned.
If you didn't know Jack, you didn't know New York basketball or baseball. Mr. Curran was one of the best that we've ever had, not just as a coach, but as an individual.
Do you feel like there's any pressure on you?
I believe that the pressure is self-imposed. So whatever I put it on myself, of course I'm going to want to be successful, and just like Molloy has always been successful. But the reality of it is I have to be myself, and I can't try to be somebody I'm not.
Coach McCleary's son James is eager to play for his dad.
My dad is a great coach. He's taught me everything I knew since I was a little kid, and now I'm blessed that he's my coach. I never played for my dad before in basketball, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Now, how honored are you to follow in the footsteps of a legend that was Coach Curran?
To be the person that follows Coach Curran is a great honor, and he's got left big shoes to fill, but it's something that I look forward to, and I'm ready for the challenge. People that I see come and talk to him about how he changed their lives, how he got them jobs, how he was an inspiration to them, how their lives wouldn't be the same without Jack Curran. You know, there's nobody, you can't replace a man like that. It has nothing to do about the coach. It's about Jack Curran, the man you can't replace.
So what are your memories of Coach Curran?
It's funny that I find myself now even coaching, and I'm coaching in the summer, and I'll be like, yo! And that was like Coach's big thing, the yo.
Both coaches have plenty of experience at Molloy, which should definitely help with the transition process.
In addition to coaching basketball under Jack Curran, McCleary is also the school's athletic director. Meanwhile, Lyons coached baseball the previous 2 seasons as an assistant before taking over this spring on an interim basis.
We started to talk to people and to get some opinions on who would be the best person to take the program forward. And there's so many people came out and gave us their advice. But ultimately, this decision with Mike and Brad was a great decision.
Brad is a respected teacher. He's a great educator. The kids are receptive to him. And in terms of Mr. McCleary, you know, for 15 years he got to sit alongside and observe Rembrandt at work. And you know, when you get to see the master at work for that long, you can't help between the elbow jabs that he was probably getting to get all of those values and ethics instilled into him.
The kids are very familiar with me, not only as a basketball coach, but also as the athletic director, so they kind of feel that I'm in a position of authority, and I feel they're all confident that I can handle the position.
And what about Molloy's chances for the upcoming school year?
I think we have a pretty good team coming back, and I think we should be pretty successful this year.
These coaches realize that there's no replacing Jack Curran, so they'll instead try to continue the traditions that the legendary coach established at Molloy. Reporting for Currents, I'm Jim McCleary.